你不记得我了？咱俩认识。
陈麦冬，你对所有人都这样吗？
我怎样？
冷淡。
Hi people, welcome back. If it's your first time, my name is Sally Adewale and this is DISBYDEM. We are talking about the 2024 Chinese drama series Will Love in Spring. Be sure to hit that like button, leave your comments and subscribe, and let's just get into it. This was guys, sorry, it's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. It's the holidays, brain's not working. This was a subscriber recommendation. Oh god, that was hard. Shout out to Off With Her Head, nice tag, 1006. I just want to sing the song after saying it. They recommended this, as well as When the Phone Rings. That one's not done yet, so I will be doing that one. I think that one will be if it's less than 16 episodes, that one can be a reaction, so we'll see how that goes. But shout out to Off With Her Head 1006. You recommended this and it was a really good recommendation. Thank you very much. I just wrapped this up a few nights ago, so let's just get into the story and then we can talk about it as we go. Well, Love in Spring stars Li Jian and Zhao Yu Tong. Hopefully I'm saying this right. It is a 21 episode journey that combines life's harsh realities with the beauty of human connection. My god. It's set in a small town where two former classmates, Chen Maidong, every time she would say Chen Maidong, I don't know why she would always say his full name, but I loved it, and Zhuang Jie reconnect after high school, both carrying scars from their past. They were not just carrying scars, they had open wounds, guys. Open wounds. She pissed me off. She bloody pissed me off. But you know what? Let's talk about it. They really do explore a lot of heavy themes in this. They explore themes of disability, emotional healing, death. Death was everywhere you went during this series. So if things like that are too heavy for you, I would not recommend that you watch it. And they also talk about the courage to rebuild a life, and while also giving us romance throughout the show, and it just makes it feel so authentic, you know, and it makes it so moving, because not only are you watching these people trying to navigate all these emotions and all these feelings while, you know, trying to build romantic connections while simultaneously getting in their own way. The couple from this show and the couple from Love Next Door, Seokyu and Songho, their self-sabotage can bring down the world. It's like, I was just screaming. My husband keeps looking at me when I'm watching the shows because I'm screaming at my phone. I usually watch on my phone. Small screens I actually prefer it because I can watch anywhere. And I'm screaming at my phone, what are you doing? What are you doing? Throughout while I was watching this show, I was just like, my god. This one I watched it on YouTube. I don't know if there was somewhere else that I could have watched it. No, I was going to watch it somewhere else, and then I remembered that, you know, Chinese and Taiwanese shows are usually always on YouTube, so you can find this on YouTube. The audio is a little weird. You know, they go through this AI scrubbing because they need to remove the music due to copyright infringement. So if you're okay with that, then you're fine. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I don't care, as long as I can hear them speaking and I can read my subtitles, I'm fine. So you can find all the episodes on YouTube. You just have to search the name and it pops up. But now let's talk about pacing. I'm going to get to the characters soon enough, but let's talk about pacing. The pacing was good. They really do take their time to establish the characters' backstories, you know, allowing us to truly understand the struggles of each person that they were highlighting in this. And when I say each person, they really did focus on Chen Maidong, Zhao Jie, and his grandmother and her mom. Oh, I was crying that episode. But her mom, yes. So they go into, I think they kind of focus on 4 main characters, if I'm counting correctly. And they really do go into their individual stories very much. And they build this connection around each and every character, so you understand everything that's going on with them and you go along with their journey. And I appreciated that. For 21 episodes, they gotta fill it up, and it's not just fluff, you know. And so they did a good job for the pacing of it. There's no rushed romance as well, like, or overly dramatic scenes. It's very even keel as you're going. It's them trying to get together and self-sabotaging, trying to get together and self-sabotaging, trying to get together and self-sabotaging. In the beginning, I was like, why was he being such a dick? And then we get to see who she is, and I was like, that's why. Because I could not date her. I'm not even gonna lie. I would kill her. I would kill this girl. I would, no. So the entire series, we get this beautifully woven tale of these 2 individuals who are learning to trust and heal individually and together. And I thought that it was beautiful to watch, even though it was simultaneously frustrating. Now, Zhuang Jie's journey of overcoming her disability is inspiring without being overly sentimental. So she'd been in this accident where she lost her dad and lost her leg. They had to amputate her leg, and she was in high school then, I think. And in high school, he was her first love. I don't know if this was before or after her accident, if I'm being honest. They really don't tell us, but they were kind of each other's first love. But there was also this complicated thing around them where he used to communicate with his fist. You know, he used to get into a lot of fights. She was disabled, you know, so she was kind of ostracized. You know, they would either pity her or abandon her in high school. You know how high school is now. So there was this already complicated story for them in high school where they should just, you know, be kids and, you know, exploring their first love and all that kind of stuff. So the foundation itself was already rocky, you know, to begin with. But she grows up into this, you know, she grows up into this professional, overcoming the disability, overcoming the prejudice. And so she does rise above everything that, you know, went on in her past. I think her accident was when she was 15 or something like that. Both of them were, I think they're the same age. Chen Maidong, the actor, he was powerful in this. If I'm being honest, he actually does deliver. I've not seen any of these people in anything. The actress is beautiful. The actor grows on you. He's actually handsome. He has this quiet, subdued, handsome thing going on, which I actually loved. Chen Maidong is grappling with guilt and loneliness, and it is raw and heartfelt. Now, I'm not really sure why he felt guilty, if I was being honest, but you could tell that he did. And I don't know what it was that he was dealing with when we were first introduced to him, but he just tortured is the best way that I can describe it. And I'm like, why? You know, why? What is happening? And they were complete opposites. So where he's this tortured, brooding man who doesn't really smile, hardly engages, is very serious. So he is like, his profession is that he preps the dead. So, and he does it, you know, using their traditions and everything. So he really does respect, you know, the family, the bodies, while he's carrying out the rites, because the family of the deceased, usually they watch this whole thing going while he's prepping the body, you know, for the funeral and everything. So I get that his job is very serious, but even outside his job, he was very like just moody, brooding 24/7. And she, on the other hand, is this bright, warm, resilient character that never shuts up, you know. So even when they meet again after God knows how many years, he's like, yeah, no, I don't want to talk to you. And she's like, you gotta talk to me, you know. And I didn't understand why he wouldn't just sit down and talk to her. And I was like, why are you being a dick? You're just being an ass for no goddamn reason. And then she started to show herself, and I was like, yes, now I get it. I cannot with her. Like, the self-sabotage was insane. It was insane. And also, by the end of it, you figure out that it was just communication, and they didn't know how to communicate with each other because their communication style was different. There was that, but there was also her just being a tool, because the amount of crap she put this poor boy through in those 21 episodes, nah, It was too much. It was too much, considering that they are basically technically soulmates. The amount of crap that she put this guy through, I don't know how he kept coming back for more. Not that he kept coming back. She would implode their relationship and then go back and get him back again. Win him back and then implode the relationship, go back and get him, win him back and then implode. I was like, stop. You obviously love this man. Just love him. So she was torn between her career and her love life. Now that I understand, yeah? She was torn between Naiping and Shanghai. And I was like, what is so great about Shanghai? And I don't mean that like Shanghai is not great. Anywhere that she was choosing versus the place where the person that she loves is, I will question. Because she wasn't thinking, not to me. Your profession, she's a medical sales rep. Your profession takes you all around. You can literally do this anywhere. She wasn't thinking with her head. Like, it's like you can come up with solutions that work for you, where you are happy. What makes you happy in Shanghai? You know? She was so obsessed with Shanghai. She literally told him in the beginning, I like you, but I like Shanghai more. And I was like, how do you say that? It boggled my mind. I had a lot of gripes to pick with Zhuang Jie. And for me, that is perfection walking, because the fact that she made me feel so many emotions, from, you know, wanting to slap her to wanting to hug her, all in one series. I thought that she did a great job of portraying the character and emotion that we're supposed to feel. Their chemistry was magnetic. Whenever they were together, I was sizzling and I loved it. Honestly, I loved it. It grew. It started out as annoying, like she would never let him, you know, be. And then it just grew into this whole thing where it's like you love seeing them together and you just want them together. Now, I did have a problem with the end because I wasn't sure where they decided to stay. Both of them said where you are is where home is. And I was like, but he's in Naiping and you're in Shanghai, so where are we? Currently at the train station, but where are we ending up? Because you're all supposed to be marrying. So what it is, I get the symbolism of what they were going for, but they need to end it in, they need to wrap it up nicely for me. Otherwise, it's Inception and I don't believe anything is real. I like the series. I actually did enjoy it. It was emotional. What her mom went through, that I felt it. The supporting characters were all really wonderful. The mother, the grandmother, her brother and sister, very cute. I think that they all added to, you know, this family tapestry of what's it called, emotions and complications, you know, surrounding the characters of the series. And I thought that they did an amazing job. All in all, honestly, was not a love story. It really wasn't. It was a story of resilience, forgiveness, and finding beauty in imperfection. That's what it was. It's a romantic story. Definitely there was romance, but it was not about love. I'm not sure why they call it Will Love in Spring. I think translations is always different when it comes to the naming of these shows in English versus their Mandarin or Cantonese names. But it was not a love story. Not even close. If you're looking for a heartfelt drama, you know, with layered characters and a meaningful narrative, then this is for you. If you're not, just keep on stepping. Drama score 9 out of 10. Emotional impact was a 10 out of 10. They hit you every single time. Whenever there's emotion involved, they wallop you in the face, the gut, the tits, everything. Honestly, they do not hold anything back. Cinematography 8.5. All in all, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. I think they did a good job for what they gave us. It was very realistic, even though I wanted to slap her half the time. I was like, there's different ways to solve your problem. Shanghai is not the end all or be all. You don't have to die there. Considering how long you've waited to be with this guy, there are other ways that you could have solved this problem. But overall, I will recommend it for sure. I thought that it was very, very interesting to watch, and I thought that they did what they wanted to do. I felt it. Simple and plain. So shout out to Off with her head 1006. Hopefully I got that right. I don't have it in front of me. Thank you for the recommendation. I'll check out the other one, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Sure to leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell. Bye.